Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for today's craft with me. Now, the other day I did a tutorial on this little notebook that has all these lovely little journal cards, and I found another paper pad, which is, I have a thing for Gorguss, so I have this Gorguss paper pad which I haven't used, and also have this Gorguss die cut pack which has letters and envelopes and decoupage things. So what I thought excuse me I would do is make another one of these, but decorate it with all the decoupage. But this one's a little bit different because this is double-sided paper, and the paper in this paper pad is not double-sided. So I'll show you how you get round that if you are wanting to do one of these little books and you haven't got a double-sided paper pad. We did this with a 6x6 paper pad that was double-sided, but we are going to do this with a 12x12 paper pad excuse me, that is not double-sided. Well, we're going to attempt it anyway. I don't think there's any is there any double-sided paper in here? No, this is all single-sided as well. So we'll come back to the decoupage pack later, and this is completely as I go along, so I don't do too many of these craft alongs, so you have to bear with me if I mess up or I get my measurements wrong, or I have to recut things, because as you all know as crafters, that sometimes happens. I have also got a very naughty cat who is just doing my flipping head in because I cannot craft without him on my desk, which makes my life very difficult, and it does stop me from thinking straight. As you can see, look, I'll zoom out, he is just being Charlie, aren't you? And then he gets cantankerous, as you've all seen, and then if I invade his space, he gets annoyed with me. So look, he's being silly now. So let's get on with this craft with me. I do love Gorguss, and this paper pack is just phenomenal. They had it on sale in the range, and I just couldn't resist it. I know I don't need any more paper, so let me show you the paper pad. It is phenomenal. It is so beautiful. It's got a lot of gold pages as well. This page I won't be able to use for this project, but it will be lovely for something else. But look at this gorgeous paper. It is just stunning. What does this say? A gorgeous gift for you. Excuse me, look at these cupcakes, and they've got gold hearts. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, pack it in. You're going to ruin my paper. So there are lots of lovely papers in here, so I need to pick some papers that I want to use. So I definitely want to use that one, and we don't really want that one or that one. Now I want some that you can actually write on, so I could cut this in half and use this one as one of the pages. Let's have a look. I don't really want one that says a gift for you. Have I got a cupcake? No, you have to have a cupcake page. That's a bit dark, you can't really write on it. That's quite pretty. That one's quite pretty. What I'm thinking is of papers that you can actually write on as well. Oh, aren't these beautiful? These are just gorgeous. You are invited. We don't want that one. Oh, that one has... I'll take this one away because there's two of those. One without the little girl, so we'll use that one instead. This one says, special time with gorgeous friends. That is just gorgeous. I might use that. That one's lovely. That one is just, look at this. That is gorgeous. A bit dark, that one. I already have one of those. I have a blue one. Actually, I think I'll have that one instead of the blue one because it will kind of tie in with the pinks that I have. So I'll save the blue one and use this one. That is delicious. Also got it in yellow as well. Look at this. Wow. Just gorgeous. I do like the cupcakes. Right. So I have picked some papers and we're going to need to cut them down to 6 by 6. And I need, I'm going to do 8 6 by 6 papers. So let me get my trimmer out. Right, Charles, you're going to have to get down for a minute. Right, off you go. Right, okay, so let's cut these down to, we need 6 by 6. Now, I don't want them all in, so I'll leave that one. We'll save that. In fact, what I should have done was cut it lengthways, I think. Let's do it. Don't forget, if you have directional paper, it doesn't matter at this point because they are just going to 6 by 6. But when we do the pages, we'll have to remember that. So, let me... Come on, Channelle, right. I just love this paper and it's just so nice to actually start using some of my gorgeous things that I have. I don't do enough of it and I need to do more tutorials, so I thought I would just do a craft with me and show you a different variation because the other one was done with double-sided, so it is a little bit different how you will do this. So let me, oh come on. Now we have more than 8 pieces, but because I don't want them all the same pattern, I'm going to do 8 different designs, and we can use the other bits for the tuck spot pockets anyway. What does this one say? Spending time with gorgeous friends. So my guillotine is a little bit stiff. I'm just cutting a few extra at this point, but it doesn't matter, and I'll show you why in a minute. Couple more left. Now I just want to see how this top half misses her. So we're going to keep that bit with her on it because I want this these pages so that you can write on them. And the same with this page here. Don't want the bit with the little girl on. Oh, that one just missed her head. Look, just missed her head. We will use one of those images for the front. I'm going to put one of the decoupage on the front. Right, we should have enough pieces here at this point. So, okay, so we're going to decide which piece is going to be the front. Now, bearing in mind, I'm going to put a decoupage little girl on the front. I quite like this, this page here. So what I'm going to do, let me zoom in. Yeah, I quite like this one. And bearing in mind I'm going to have a decoupage little girl on the front, I want it quite plain. So let me get my scoreboard. And we're going to score these at 3. So let me just move these out of the way a minute. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'll start again, Channelle. Right, okay, so now we're going to fold the front cover obviously this way. So we're going to put the score there. So that's going to be your front cover. So that's the front cover. Now the inside pages need to be folded this way because this bit is going to be stuck to that bit on the front. So we want to, hang on, which way do you want that? Score this that way. So that when you fold it, it goes that way. So we've got the front cover there, and that's going to be glued to that, and that's going to be the middle bit for that one. And we're going to score on the opposite side of all of these apart from the back cover. So we have now 3, 4, 5, 'Try and keep them the right way up because obviously that's got hearts on it, so we need to make sure that if they're directional we put them in the right way, on the right way I should say. So what we're doing here, and I'll count them in a minute, we're just doing 8 pieces, I believe. I don't know, I can't remember now if we need one more because, right, they have splodges, so it doesn't matter. I'll count them in a minute just to make sure for you. Right, I didn't decide what I was going to do on the back, like a dingbat. Shall we have some, what we're having on the front? So we're having this one on the front. We could actually have this one on the back because it's the same sort of colour. So we're going to have this as the back one. Now they're not, this paper for some reason hasn't come out exact, but I don't think that's going to matter. So that's the front, that's the back. I'm nearly there, I'll show you in a minute. I probably confused you all completely. Right, let's see how many pieces we've got. Right, so the front, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the back one is that one. So we have 8 altogether. 1, 2, 3, oops, wrong way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's exactly the same as the other one. You'll have 8 pieces. Don't worry about this little slither here. I will distress that and stop that. So we still have 8, but you're folding it a bit different because you want the pattern. Oh, it did do that on that bit. That's where I was wondering how that was going to do. Right, no, I think we're going to have to do this differently, aren't we? Because it's not double-sided. That was the thing I was trying to get around. Right, so the, oh my god, I knew this was going to happen if I did a craft me. 1, 2, got the 6 inside. My brain just totally went silly then. I want that as the front. What, you know what I'm going to do? we're going to scrap that. We're going to do it exactly the same as we did before. But what I'm going to do is just put a cover on the front and the back. So look, we're still going to have this the same. What I will do is cover the front and the back. So you've got 8 pieces and they're all folded so that the white side is folded upwards, and we're going to stick all these together. And what I will do is what I was going to do in the beginning is just put a cover on the front and the back. I don't know why I was thinking. So you need 8 6 by 6, exactly the same, but we're going to cover the front. And then I knew this would happen if I did a craft with me. I absolutely knew this would happen. Right, so we're then going to take our glue. Remember to figure out your pages before you start gluing down. So let's have a look what order we kind of want these in. I think I want a plainer one there, pink, patterned, plain, patterned, plain, patterned. There you go. Right, so what we're going to do, make sure you have your closed up bit there, and we're just going to stick these down. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Do you know, I knew this would happen if I did a craft with me. I knew it, knew it, knew it. Don't forget, if you have directional paper, that you're going to make sure that you have your pages round the right way. So the little girls are the right way up, etc. Right, oh my goodness. This paper, even though I cut it 6 by 6, has got a little bit of an edge on them. I'm just hoping that doesn't matter, but we will soon find out, won't we? Can't see the glue on it because it's on white. I did think I'd missed that then. Right, that's not directional. Oh, I probably really confused you. I'm so sorry. So we're just going to do 6 by 6 pages at this point. I don't know what I was thinking of with that cover. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, at least doing it again, you'll all have the hang of it. And it just goes to show I'm only human. Anyway, have I got that the right way round? Yes, I do. I am only human, honestly, even though Charming probably will say I'm not completely human. He says I'm from another world. I'm sure he means that in the best possible way. He says I'm unearthly. I'm sure he means it nicely. I could be wrong. Right. Oh. What I'm going to do with the decoupage kit, there are some little like envelopes in there, I think. So I'm going to probably put one in the front of this little book as well, and just decorate it up with this decoupage kit. So it's a great way. Oh my gosh, I have ink and all sorts down my nails. It's a great way to use up kits that you might have laying around. Oops, that was a big blob of glue. I need to get that off there. Right, I had a big blob of glue there. Right, I'm nearly done. Right, one more. Oh, what happened there? That's weird. That's really short. Right, I'm going to take this one off because for some reason That has come up really short. Right, I'm going to leave that bit. For some reason, that is not coming out a 6 by 6. So let's just do this one, and I'll make sure we cut another one. That was a bit odd, because they were cut from the same pack, but it was a bit short. I don't know what happened there. And this one as well. Why is that too short? Oh, this doesn't make sense. Channelle. I'm going to just measure this now, because this is... See, look, that one's all right. Right, I do not know what has happened here, but for some reason, a couple of these pieces are not long enough. I told you I would mess up. Oops. Never mind. We will sort it out. Right. No, that one's perfectly fine. So, I don't know what's happened there. Right. Let's use those 2 pieces for something else. Right. Let's have a look. Did we end up with one short now? One. Oh. Oh my goodness me, what have I done? 1, 2. This one has not glued down properly for some reason. Get a baby wipe. The board's getting all messy. Right. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more. I'm going to put this one on here. Well, I don't know how those 2 came out. Too short. It does not make sense. Right, this should be the last one. It is. So we have all those on, and then obviously because this isn't double-sided, we do need to cover the back and the front, but that's not a problem. We will sort that out. Right, so we have all our pages. Just make sure that they're not glued together like that one was. I find with this Fabri-Tac that sometimes some of the pages do get a little bit stuck together. So there's your book, and what we're going to do is just clear my table. That's it. Now I'm going to get my distress ink, if I can find it, and just go round all of the edges, because I'm going to be covering this, and I don't really want any white. Doesn't matter about the spine, because I'm going to put something on that, but I don't really want white around these edges. So I'm just going to do this, and then we'll find some card to put on the front. So let me have a look and see what I want on the front of here. Oh my goodness me. Now, right, okay, so what have we got in the neck? We've got that one on the second page. So actually, that would be quite nice. And it is quite vintagey. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut that down, and I think what I need to do is do it 3 by 2 7/8, and we'll do the back the exact same as well. So this should be pretty straightforward, right? She says. Don't forget, it is me that's doing this. Right, okay, so we're going to cut this 3. So they should both be 3. Yep, they are. What am I saying? We want 2 and 7/8. See? Nearly fluffed up. Let's have a look how they fit on there. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 5 and 7/8 by 2 and 7/8, just to give it that little edge there, so it's not hanging off the page, the front page. So 2 and 7/8 by 5 and 7/8. We have done those, and what I'm going to do, we can always go and distress them afterwards. Right, so that's like that, and we're just going to stick these down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this cover, but at least it's shown you what to do if you haven't got double-sided paper, you're not using. I would tell you that use double-sided. It is so much easier, but it doesn't really, it's not that much of a big deal to just put a front cover on the front and the back. Front and the back cover then, isn't it? Right, so just put that on there, and we're going to do exactly the same on the back. Right, and then we can always go and distress it even more if we need to, because it's a nice colour to distress with this back and front cover as well. Right, so I'm going to let that dry a minute, and we're going to need to cut the cards to go inside. So we will need, if I've done it right, we should need 7. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Right, we've only got 6. We didn't put enough pages, but it doesn't matter. Right, we only need 6 for this one. I must have done 1 less. Right, okay, so we're going to cut 6 journaling cards, and they are going to be 5.5 by 2 and 7/8. Okay, so let's pick our journaling cards that we want. Now these aren't double-sided, are they? See, I like the double-sided cards. Never mind, it doesn't matter. We will have writing space on this side. So what we're going to do, we'll just pick 6. You see, on the other ones, they're double-sided. So when you pull these out, you've actually got a pattern on both sides. These ones, you won't. You will just have clear writing paper on the other side. But let's see what they look like. If they look pants, then we'll do something else, and we'll, I'm just trying to think. I had some other gorgeous cardstock somewhere, and I'm wondering if it was double-sided. Bear with me a minute, and I'll just see if I can find it. Right, I found it, and guess what? It's not double-sided. So we're going to have the same thing there with whatever one we use. So let's just put this to one side, and I'm going to cut this 5.5 by 2 and 7/8, and we'll just have to have a plain paper on the other side. It's not the end of the world, Channelle, is it? So 5.5 by 2 and 7/8, and 2 and 7/8. So we only want 6 for this, so 5.5. And don't forget, if you've got directional, to make sure that the 5.5 is this way. Well, it doesn't really matter, you could have it that way if you wanted. doesn't really matter. In fact, actually it's quite nice having the hearts come out that way, isn't it? Right, 5.5 by 2 7/8. There is a way round this actually, and I've just thought about it, I think. So if we do this 5.5 by 2 7/8, doesn't really matter because the plain side's going to be facing down anyway. Did I do that right? I did. I was talking then, wasn't I? Let's find... Oh, we have to have one of those. Definitely. 5.5. Oh, that's going to chop her head off. No, that's not going to work, Channelle, is it? Two 7/8. No, I don't want to cut her legs off. Right, I'm not doing that to her. I'm not cutting that bit up at all. I would cut this one up, it doesn't matter. I don't want to cut her in half. This one, it doesn't matter so much, I don't think. But I don't like cutting that one up. Right, 2 7/8. And let's do one more. 5.5 by 2 7/8. 2 7/8. Right. Let's put them in the bin. And we have our little journaling cards here. And what I'm going to do is just get my corner rounder. And if they're that way, I like that on the bottom. Just going to round these off. What you could do, I was thinking, is to have two in a pocket, one facing either side. But I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. It's lots of journaling space, really, if you think about it, because you've just got the plain ones on the other side. So actually, I don't think it's really going to matter. I think it's me just being a drama queen. Right, so we have all those done, and then we're going to do the nice edge. Now, I don't know if I told you, Charles broke my scallop punch. He jumped up on the side and it did not bounce very good, and it's all busted, so I don't know how to fix it. I've got all the bits, but I think I've got all the bits apart from one spring, which I think, now look how lovely that looks. Let's go in. How lovely that edge is. And actually what I'm going to do, we'll do all these. We only want 6, don't we? So I think I am just going to put one in each pocket, because I think I'm just being daft. Oops, we did miss a bit. Worrying about the other side, to be honest with you. Come on, Channelle, get that in line. Two. You're probably all going to go, oh my goodness me, I'm not watching another craft with her, because she gets it all wrong. But I suppose that's what it is, isn't it? It's just craft along with me and watch my mistakes and learn from them, hopefully. Right, we'll get there in the end. before. Look how pretty these are. They just look gorgeous. They actually look really pretty. I love them. Oh, did I mess up? I did. I think I messed up. See? Right, we'll do it again. I think I didn't put it in the right place. There you go. I don't know what happened there. I think I was not paying attention and I didn't get it lined up properly. Right, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one do I have missing? Right, we're going to have to duplicate one. Let's do this plain one, because this actually looks different because it's white. It's whiter, isn't it? So that doesn't matter, does it? Right, come on. There you go. Right, that's all of the journaling spots done. Now, do I want to keep this square or do I want to round it? I do like the rounded look, but that's going to mess that corner. I'm going to leave this square this time. So what we're going to do, just going to put these pockets in. Let's do this nice pink one in the front here. Oh, I didn't use my bone folder to open up the pocket a little bit. Oops. Okay. Oh, get in. There you go. Look how pretty that looks. If I could get it in a bit better. Oh, there you go. I definitely glued these pockets in very well. There you go. That one's not so bad. Let's do a white one in here. That. And then that one's not too bad either. She says. No, it wasn't too bad. It was just the being daft. There you go. And oops, we've got 2 more left. Like so. And then, oh, I missed that one totally. Pocket. What's that one then? Ah, I did do enough pockets. Look, I'm silly me. Right, I need to just do this one. I did have an extra one. There's me saying I didn't have enough. It was 7 that we had. I just missed it. I think it's probably stuck together somewhere. So there were 7 pockets, as I thought. I thought, where's my pocket gone? No biggie. We can, I'm going to just cut this little bit off. And we've done that one. Right. So we should have had 7 pockets. I'm going to count them again now. Look. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, we did have 7 pockets. I did think that was a bit odd. So 8 pages makes 7 pockets. Right, so there are our Gorguss, and it doesn't matter that they're plain on the other side because we're going to write on them anyway. So there's our little booklet, and all that's left to do now is to decorate the front. So let me get all these bits and pieces out of the way and pull in this. Right, this, oh gosh, the paper's gone everywhere. Right, so this is the ultimate die cut paper pack. Oh gosh, not enough room. So let's have a look what we've got in here that we can decorate the front with. So we've got some lovely letters here. God, you could put a lovely name. We've got some lovely strips. Oh, look, we've got some lovely little pocket things. These you could use inside for sure. So let me see what else we have. Oh, look at these lovely little cards. Oh, I love this one. Let me just take this out a minute. That's beautiful. Look at that. Right, that is a possibility on the front. You could put a name there, couldn't you? Let's have a look what else we've got here. Oh, look. She's lovely. Right. So what I'm going to do, I am going to pull these out and then we'll have a look at what options we have. Oh, look. No. I have to have... Oh, look. Hang on a minute. Hold on a minute. We could have... Let's have a look. So, these are... I just don't like the way that is, actually. I like... Let's have a look at this a minute. See, I like that by itself. I'm not worried about doing the decoupage because I want this to be quite flat if it's going to go in and out of a handbag. And look at that. That is just precious. So that I love for the front. Look at that. So I think I'm going to keep that for the front. Look at these little tags and things. Oh, hang on. I found some envelope little pockets. Look. This is super cute. Look at this little pocket, which would make a gorgeous pocket for the front. Let me get that one out, and this one could do for the back. So I'm not going to worry about doing the decoupage. Oh, hang on a minute. What colour do we have inside? So that's for the front, and then we have that in there. Don't want to cover that up, actually. Could do a pocket in here. Or we have a purple one here. Let's have a look. Let me take all these out. Too dark for that. Green. Right, let me just move these out of the way a second, and let's have a look what we've got here. Gosh, this pack is gorgeous. Oh my goodness me, I'm gonna have to do just a normal journal, I think. So let's have a look at these little pockets that we've got here and see what it looks like when it's made up. So it's just going to be a little... Now I think what I could do is actually tuck that in and just have that as a little pocket like that. Because even though you've got that little tuck spot there, I kind of like it stuck down, I think. I think what I might do is That wouldn't work, would it? I'm just thinking if I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this bit off. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shape that round, I think, the same. I kind of like that shape better. Look, doesn't that look better? And then I'm going to just distress this a little bit, because I kind of like it like that, and then it's a little tuck spot, and we're going to glue this down. So that goes there, that goes there. Just going to put some glue on here and on here. And I've been a bit messy with my glue, and we're just going to close that up like so. Now if you wanted to, you could just you could have pinned that somehow on your page, but I'm actually going to glue it. I'm going to glue it down as a pocket, I think. Yep, I'm going to just glue it down. Right. So there are so many little tags and things in that die cut pack. It is just gorgeous. I'll find a tag to go in it, so we now have a little pocket. I want to do that on the front. Oh, I just love that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just so pretty. So I'm gonna distress this. And I'm going to glue this. Do I want anything behind it? Do you know, I kind of like it as it is. I'm going to just stick it down. I was going to put some fabric or something behind it, but I kind of like it as it is. Now I might end up having to do this in 2 parts, because I think I want to decorate this up even more. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to, because I'm at 48 minutes already, this is what we have so far. So we have put a front on it. We've got, look how pretty this is. Oh my goodness me, look. And then it's got all these lovely tuck spot pockets, little pocket in there. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to pause it, and then we can come back and I'll finish this off tomorrow. Oh my gosh, she's going to be beautiful. But it just shows you, you know, how you can use bits and pieces that you have, you know, or just decorate them up as you want. But I want to finish this off, and I'm going to do a craft with me tomorrow for it. So I'll leave it here for now, and I'll be back tomorrow to finish this off. Take care, bye bye.